Hey y'all, it's Deandra Thompson, your favorite realtor, your favorite financial literacy and credit coach. So if you are watching this video, then 9 times out of 10, you are probably looking for a way to make additional income. You probably, want to make more money or tired of that 9 to 5 rat race. And I am here to put you guys on game and share some information with you all, share an opportunity with you all that's very, very life-changing and that can put you on a path of financial freedom. A lot of people, like to really gatekeep this information, but I'm not a gatekeeper. I want to see everyone win. Anyone that's around me or attached to me, I definitely want to see them succeed. So I'm about to share with you guys my screen, and we're gonna go ahead and get right into it. Before I go over the information, I do want to share my story a little bit so that way you guys can get to know me. So I am a top producing realtor here in Charlotte. I'm also a six-figure earner. I've built several six-figure businesses online. I'm a top performer in this financial industry. I've helped thousands of clients nationwide with restoring their credit. I've helped a lot of people and put a lot of people on how to make additional income as well. But before I became a successful entrepreneur, I was someone who came from very, very humble beginnings. By the age of 25, I literally had over 50 jobs. I could not keep a job to save my life. And I found out very quickly that I was unemployable. The last job that I got fired from, it was at a call center. I was there for almost 2 years and it really struck a nerve into me. I told myself, you know what, enough is enough. I'm not giving someone the power to control my paycheck. I'm not giving someone the power to tell me if I can take a vacation or not, or the power to cap my income. That was just the lifestyle that I did not want to live. Okay. At the time that I got fired, it was crazy because I was in a tough position in my life. I didn't have much knowledge about financial literacy. I didn't have any money saved up. I was behind on all of my bills. I was living off my credit cards. My credit score was at a 700, and because I was maxing my credit cards out, it dropped to a 400. I was facing eviction. Life was life in, but despite all those bad things that I had going on in my life, I still have faith and I told myself I was going to figure it out. I was not getting a job. So I got introduced to this information, to this industry by my phenomenal mentor, Mr. Kent Williams. And really the rest was history. I just went full time in this industry and put my foot on the gas. Within my first year of being in this industry, I was able to make my first six figures. I was able to pay off $20,000 worth of credit card debt. I was able to help thousands of clients nationwide with increasing their credit. And I built a huge real estate business. Last but not least, I was able to position other people to make additional income as well. So if this is like your first time hearing this information, just keep an open mind. Not here to share with you that you need to increase your credit or that you need to make more money. But what I am here to share with you guys is that there are more ways to life that you can be financially free, that you can live a sustainable lifestyle of financial freedom without clocking into a traditional 9 to 5 job. So we are going to go ahead and get right into it. So the name of the platform, the name of the company that I'm going to be talking about with you guys is called Freedom Path. And Freedom Path is the future of financial services. So let's get right into it. Just a little bit about Freedom Path. We were founded in 2021. We are 100% debt-free and privately owned. We're industry-leading technology and services. And we're on a mission to help 1 million people in 5 years. Okay. We have a proven track record of success and support. We have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, and we have 5-star ratings on all platforms. All right, shout out to our CEO, Mr. Kevin Carroll, CEO and founder, our president and co-founder, Mr. Ryan Ragland, and our vice president of sales, Mr. Kent Williams. All right, let's talk about the three barriers to financial freedom. Like, why is it even important that we offer financial services? I mean, let's be honest, you guys, people are out here struggling. We are almost going through a recession. People are debating and going to the grocery store if they can still buy food or not. Okay, so the first barrier is low credit. Time Magazine reported that a bad credit score can cost you over $200,000 in mortgage, cars, and credit card interest over your lifetime. That's insane. The second barrier is no cash flow. Nearly 60% of Americans don't have enough savings to cover a $500 unplanned expense. And I fell into that category myself a few years ago. I didn't have $1,000. I didn't have $500 to pay my bills, to pay my rent. The third barrier is lack of financial literacy. Lack of financial literacy is costing Americans a total of more than $436 billion in 2022. So this information just goes to show that people out here need some type of financial help. People need financial relief, and you may know someone that might need financial help, or you might have been through a financial hardship yourself. So that's the reasons why it's important that we offer financial services to help change this. Let's talk about how we are going to change this, how we're going to help people become financially free, and how we can break that financial hardship that people might be going through. All right, so we are certified financial services brokers. We are all over the country, all right, helping people nationwide with increasing their finances, offering services that people actually need, services like credit repair, business credit, business funding, life insurance. So now we're able to bridge the gap and help people become financially stable. So let's get into it. What is fintech? All right, fintech is just short for financial technology. It's the integration of technology into offerings by financial services companies to improve their use and delivery to customers. So I know you see these businesses on the side. If you've used any one of them, Chime, Stripe, Robinhood, Coinbase, SoFi, Credit Karma, that is financial technology. All right, the traditional financial system isn't meeting the needs of many people, leading to a massive opportunity for fintech. All right, so we are disrupting financial services. So here at Freedom Path, you have the traditional financial services, right? Normally it's advertised like on TV, in the newspaper, but we're in 2025. So now instead of consumers, getting help from other resources, the consumer can go directly to you and get the service that they need. All right. So the Freedom Path independent broker business model, it empowers people to earn by helping other people. It provides equal and equitable access to financial services, and it can create income opportunities for others to help other people. All right. So there's so many services that we offer. All right. So we have the Freedom Wealth, that's credit repair. Freedom BCA is business credit, business funding, Freedom Life. And with this slide, what I want you to keep in mind is that points equals dollars. So for each product, it is equivalent to points, and those extra points can help you get paid. One thing that I do love about Freedom is that you have complete visibility in your back office. It is very clean, it is very transparent. You have access to your clients' information to where you can see the results. You can actually help them. You can actually be a part of the process and answer all of their questions. Freedom owns 100% all other services. They don't have any white label, they don't have any third party services. So you are able to be more hands-on with your credit clients. For each service, whether it's funding, whether it's business credit, you are able to get real updates in real time. A lot of other platforms, a lot of other companies, they don't have access. Their affiliates don't have access to actually see what's going on and be able to help their clients. So this is truly powerful and truly a game changer. The back office is amazing, and you have complete visibility and transparency and be able to help your clients like a real, true professional. All right. And become an independent broker. You have all the tools, training, and support that you need to succeed. You have your own personalized back office to manage your business, or you have access to Broker University where you can grow and become a certified broker. Okay. A certified financial broker. You have your own custom branding website, which is pretty cool. I love that. You have tools, training, and support. And you also have a comprehensive marketing system. And it's very easy. You can become successful in 3 easy ways. Let people know exactly what it is that you do. All right, direct them to your website and help them sign up for the service that they need. It's very easy as 1, 2, 3. You are simply just being a referral source for your clients, educating them and walking them through the process. A lot of people think that they have to be the person that's fixing the credit. They have to be the person that's doing the business credit or the business funding. You're simply referring your clients. The software does the work for your client. You can help them, or the company does the work for the business credit. So it's very easy. If you are able to share this information with people and send them to your website, you can get paid, right? So there's 5 ways to get paid in this fintech business. The first way, okay, I love this. The first way is direct commission. The second way is residual income. So getting passive income off of something that you did one time. The third way is customer activation bonus. The fourth way is leadership match bonus. And last but not least, which is one of a great ways to get paid, is the infinity growth bonus. And getting paid 5 different ways, that's powerful, you guys, because most people at their job, they only get paid one way, but here we have up to 5+ ways that we can really get paid and tap into the bag. All right. So let's get into it. So direct commission and residuals. This is for your personal sales income. So for each new customer that you get enrolled into a service that needs help, that you help sign up on your website, you get 40% of that commission. All right. And this commission is paid weekly. Now let's tap into the residual income. For each client that makes their monthly payment, you get paid up to 30% for all billed products. That is a game changer. Getting paid over and over again every single week once that client makes their payment is powerful because you're getting paid for one thing that you did one time. All right, that's what I call pajama money. That's what I call sleep money, right? Now let's get into the customer activation bonus. When I tell you guys points equals dollars. So what I mentioned before in that other slide when I told you each product has a point, okay? So we call this the cab, and this is not the cab that you get into the car, you go somewhere. No, this cab gets you paid, all right? So for 3 product points, it equals $100. 5 product points is an additional $200. 10 product points is an additional $500. 15 product points is an additional band, an additional $1,000. 20 product points is an additional $2,500. What I need you guys to really understand is that this is a bonus. So not only is the company paying you out your commission for enrolling the client, but they're also giving you an extra bonus every week for all of the points that you have accumulated on your paycheck. All right, you can earn up to $3,500 for every 10 enrollments that you get. And these cabs, these customer acquisition bonuses are paid weekly. Like this is a game changer. This is definitely a way where you can make thousands of dollars every single week. Let's get into another way that you can get paid, leveraging the broker model. So you get a leadership match on team commission. So you get a 20% check match from your team. So let's say you're out here killing it and you start building a team, all right? You are able to hire brokers on your team nationwide. That's just like, let's give an example as a McDonald's, all right? We all know that McDonald's has a store in every single state. Now you can hire financial brokers on your team in every single state. Once you show your brokers and we teach them how to duplicate, how to get clients, how to get business partners, how to earn business in revenue and income, you get a 20% commission off of what they made. All right. This is how you really start building generational wealth and generational income. So you get commission match overrides earned as paid as rank. So this goes levels deep, but long story short, you get paid a 20% check match off of what your team produces, which is a game changer. All right. And last but not least is the affinity growth bonus. I mean, we all want to make residual income. We all have residual bills. So it's only right that we make money in our sleep, right? We all should be making money in our sleep to pay the bills that we have coming in every single month. And residual income is getting paid off of all of your hard work, getting paid off of what you did one time, getting paid off of what you did months ago, getting paid off of what you did years ago. A lot of people at their job, they're only getting paid off of the amount of hours that they have worked that week. But imagine doing something one time and you're getting paid 6 months later off of that thing that you just did. Okay. So let's get into the infinity growth bonus. All right. So when I told you guys before, points equals dollars. So when you have built a team, you've accumulated, with customers, business partners, and you have, let's just say 150 in points. That is $1,000 every single month that you are getting in your sleep from the work that you have done in the past. That's a $12,000 annual commission that you are getting from just something that you've done. All right. Once you've accumulated 300 points, you get a 2,000 monthly bonus, which is $24,000 a year. Now we're starting to tap into people's salaries. A lot of people don't make $24,000 per year. Once you've accumulated 600 points, you get a 4,000 monthly residual bonus. That's almost a 50K year. All right, $48,000 annually, 1,200 points. You get an $8,000 monthly residual bonus, and it just goes on and on and on. So it is a great way that you can really make money in your sleep. This is your business on your own terms. You're in business for yourself, but definitely not by yourself. We have dedicated training events daily. We have weekly pay and monthly pay. You can work from anywhere with flexible hours. You have your own co-branded website. Training and certifications are included so that way you can become a true professional. And we also have recognition awards, trips, and so much more. And this business is also willable, sellable, and transferable. A lot of people work jobs they cannot transfer their job. If they were to pass away, their job is going to put their position on Indeed that very next day, if not the same day. Now you have a business that you can build for yourself, and it's willable and sellable, and you can transfer this to your family in the event that something may happen for you. So having a business for yourself is so, so important, right? These are just some testimonials, some success stories. I shared mine, but shout out to these powerhouse leaders. Shout out to Dr. Michelle Kofer. She's a kingdom entrepreneur. She's actually my mentor's mentor. She is phenomenal. She has always prioritized financial literacy, and she's been in this industry over the last 8 years. She's focused on bringing high-level financial service products to the marketplace, and she's also a tax strategist and certified credit coach. So she's just a powerhouse leader, and it's truly an honor to be in business. But we have so many success stories that has truly changed people's lives in this business. Now, I know you guys are wondering, okay, how can I get started? How can I become a certified financial broker? You can literally start your own business for less than $300. Okay, so to have access, to be able to have your own branded website, your own credit repair software, your own back office, to have access to mentorship, okay, it's $289 to get started, and then it's $99 a month. You also have access to the AI credit software, so that way you can fix your own credit as well, and you'll be able to help individuals nationwide. Less than $300 to start a business is a no-brainer. One thing that I do love about being a business owner, having a home-based business, is that it's a tax write-off. If you are a W-2 employee, you are paying the most taxes in America. The way the tax code is set up is for business owners. So now that you have a home-based business, there are so many things that you can write off, right? You can write off travel. You take vacations no more. You take business trips, all right? There's so many things you can write off, like your Wi-Fi, your cell phone bill, and so much more. You're actually saving so much by owning a business. So it's less than $100 to get started, $289 to start, $99 a month. Now it's time to make a decision. Successful people are very decisive. So you have to think to yourself, does this sound like what you're looking for? Do you see yourself or someone you know using this or doing this now? Or you might be ready to start today. All right. So if you are, make sure you reach out to me. I will leave my website in the description so you can get started, or you can reach out to me directly if you have any questions, okay? But at this point in time, it's time to join the movement. You see us all over the country, and we are available in all 50 states, including Puerto Rico. Definitely look forward to hearing back from you. If you have any additional questions, let me know. But let's take this thing to the top, because like I said earlier on this video, we're on a mission to help 1 million people in the next 5 years. And you have to ask yourself, are you going to be one of them? Because honestly, if you are someone that is sick and tired of being sick and tired, if you are someone that has been living paycheck to paycheck, if you are someone that has been doing the same thing over and over and have been expecting something different, what else do you need to see that you need to make a change? All right. But I definitely look forward to seeing you at the top. If you have any questions, let me know. But I will see you later.